action.
I am Michael Morris, Assistant Principal at Jackson Central Mary Academy of Medical Technology. I'm here to explain my system of filing as well as my organization to structure my work day and work week.
I gotta run, 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 run. I gotta run.
Action.
My first way of organizing myself for the day is, and this seems very minute and very simple, but it's a simple note card. As things come to my mind during the course of a day, I write those things down, number them. At the same time as people approach me with things, I record those things down on my note card system as well. My note cards at the top are usually always dated. This one is not yet because I just started this one today. I date it and I leave it open-ended as far as the date is concerned. And day to day I add to this, and I also go and I mark things out as I accomplish them. When I get to the end of a card and I'm about to start another one, I'll put my closing date for this particular card and then take that card and put it in a stack, very simple, with a clip, and the header on that particular stack says what school year that is. For instance, this would be 2012, 2013. I also put in all of my scheduled events. That would be evaluations, parent meetings, Cougar nights, games, all of that I put into the Microsoft Outlook calendar that I have on the school system's email for us, as well as my iPhone. Everything is synced together. I also record events on just a desk calendar. Now I know you're probably thinking that's a whole lot of stuff, but my first priority is when I get in each morning is to lay all three things out. I put out my note card that I've been working from, I have my calendar, and I'm going to have either my iPhone or my iPad. I take at least 20 to 30 minutes just to study each of those things. So therefore, I kind of know how my day is going to be structured. At the end of a work day, I do the same thing. I lay those three things out, look and see what have I accomplished, what do I need to do. Now, this is called taking work home. At the end of a night before retiring to bed, because I found it's real important to get those things out of your head before you go to bed so that you can rest. I lay those things out again because there might be some things that I've already come up with a solution or have already figured out how I'm going to organize it. So I look at it all again before going to bed, and then it's the same routine as the day goes on or as the week goes on. The reason I found this to be effective, there are hundreds of things that will come to you, if not more, in the course of a week. You're going to get questions from teachers about something that needs, something they need, or when is something going to happen, how they need to do something. And as an administrator, you're not going to necessarily always have the answers. So you'll want to record it so that you can either go back, look at board policies, school policies, and find out, or make your contacts with central office people or community people. It kind of gives you something to work from. There are several instances where teachers may come to me and ask me different things, and I really don't know the answer. And sometimes they don't know that they probably feel as if he's not going to get back with me, because sometimes, unless it's a life or death situation, I'll come back to them the next day and say, hey, here's the answer to that question that you asked me. Here's what we're going to do. Here's how we need to do it. And that's kind of how I structure my day. It kind of, with school from day to day, there can be mad chaos, not necessarily from kids, but just from things going on. And to keep you organized as an administrator, because you're the person that's seen as the solution person, this is just a way that you could possibly organize your day so that you're more effective, and not just effective, efficient as an administrator.
Run, run, run.